So Ilona, you are a DJ, a very good artist, and tell me a bit about yourself and why you moved to Portugal.
Well, I lived in London for almost 12 years and I loved London, I love the lifestyle of London. But recently I thought I need some sort of change and a new chapter in my life. And Portugal seemed to be the best option.
Okay.
I mean, the lifestyle here, the climate itself, the surrounding is just so much more positive, I would say. There's a sunshine.
And do you feel that there's a big music scene and there is an industry for you here?
I wasn't quite sure in the beginning. I only knew from other people that the scene is growing. Yeah, it was on the question mark in the beginning. But when I moved here, I actually saw so much progression. There's so much happening. I didn't even expect it to be so busy. I mean, there's festivals every weekend.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time, I mean, I obviously not in the industry, but I love it. So I try mixing passion with work, and I relocate a lot of the big DJs to Portugal. Tax reasons is one of the main reasons that artists move here as well, because there's no taxes on the royalties. And I also help them find houses in Ibiza. Would you say you would be more, if you had a choice, would you spend more time in Ibiza or would you prefer to be in Portugal, and why?
I think I would prefer to be in Portugal because I think the life here is so much more balanced, and you need this balance in your life being a DJ. So you can choose, you can do something more relaxed, something more chill, but then if you want to go out, you will go out. Ibiza for me, it's a bit
too much, maybe.
A bit too much.
Sometimes,
yeah.
Is it hard to be an expat here, integrating in Portugal?
I mean, as an artist, for example, being here, I'm well aware that I can't be too pushy with, for example, getting gigs, because there is this local scene, there's local artists, there's Portuguese artists who are very purists themselves, so they in terms of the music that they play, in terms of their vibe generally and their culture. I think it's more about before asking anything, you give something first. So I started organizing my own events.
Wow.
And obviously inviting, as well as international artists, I invite also Portuguese local talent. So that's how I think it's the healthy way to integrate yourself into the market and also, you know, feel more welcomed here.
Of course. It's the same way I feel in Ibiza as a new market. I feel like it's better to go a bit under, prove yourself, give back and show what you can do. And then once you've shown that, then you can start talking about who you are.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
We like to not be all out there and put your feathers out.
Exactly.
I like that.
I think this is my motto of life, you know, before you get anything, you have to give.
What do you think about the housing industry here? Do you find the prices correct? What would you say to other artists or colleagues of yours moving here? Would you recommend it? And would you say that it's affordable?
I think it is affordable. I would definitely say there's more options on the market over here. There's so many different locations. I feel like you have these premium locations like Príncipe Real and obviously like Santos, but Lisbon is so small if you think about it. So it doesn't really matter where you live. Like you will always be so close to anything. The transport is so cheap, you know. So to get anywhere from one point to another, it only takes us to call an Uber.
And for an artist, would you recommend being in Lisbon, Cascais, Caparica? What would be your say?
I would say Lisbon. Yeah, there's more action going on. Obviously, Caparica is very nice, but I would say to stick to Lisbon and just really feel the city life here and nightlife.
I like that. So I see a lot of the DJs, artists are choosing Dubai as a tax option. Would that be something you would consider, or you prefer Lisbon?
I definitely considered it before I moved here, but Dubai is just too hot, I think.
Too hot, okay, yeah, so I feel the same way very often. That's nice that you enjoy it and you enjoy the culture here as well, and I think there's a lot for you to do as well as a woman, as a female DJ, and you can inspire others, and it's a beautiful path to start, and we're only at the beginning of it.
Absolutely, yeah, it's only the beginning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.